Hey guys, so I am back to share with you my current favorites, also with a little life update type thing or other. I'm just going to talk with you guys and show you some things that I like. So I have some things that Parker has been loving, that I've been loving, that she's loving, and then things that I have been using every single day or whenever I do my makeup. The first thing I've been obsessed with is Snapchat. I have been on Snapchat for maybe 3 weeks now, and I really love it. The main thing I love about it is kind of like a lazy reason, but because I used to do daily vlogs on Christine G.'s life. Loved it, but it was such a pain in the butt to upload your footage every single day and have to go edit it, make it like visually interesting. And I ramble a lot. If you followed me over there and you liked it, you know I like to ramble a lot, but Snapchat I can't really ramble. Sometimes I'll tell you a story or what, if it like requires a few snaps to get out a story, I do that. But I also put up the first time Parker crawled up on Snapchat. I captured when she started standing up and walking. All this is like in the past 3 weeks. She started walking and crawling. 3 steps is as far as she's gone, and she'll just stand there, and that's where you're going to see it first if you are really that interested in seeing how Parker's developing and exciting things that are happening in Garrett and I's life and what we've been doing. So if you have been following me, I know a few of you are. I went to South Carolina for a business trip and I had a lot of fun. Didn't get to experience much of the town, but what I did see I loved. We're thinking about going back during Thanksgiving. We don't know, we'll see. But I got these awesome pants there. These, I don't know if they're like harem style, but they can go all the way down to the ankle, but I like to pull them up. They kind of feel like a sweatpant, but they're super thin and breathable. And I love them so much. I wore them on the plane back, and I've been wearing them ever since, and I absolutely love them. So I got those at H&M there, and I also got a pair of sweat shorts there that were really cheap. And yeah, we don't have an H&M here, so I was really excited to see that. So talked about myself, let's talk about Parker again. So these are her favorite snacks right here, and most of them are by Organics Happy Baby. They're teethers or little yums, but first thing she fell in love with are these little creamies. She likes all the flavors, but this is her favorite one. It's the apple, spinach, pea, and kiwi. It has probiotics, 40% veggies, it's dairy free, and it's made with creamy coconut milk, so that was really fun. And she loves the yogi. She prefers the Greek yogurt ones, but my store didn't have any this shopping trip. So this is Organics Happy Baby Yogis, freeze-dried yogurt and fruit snacks. This is the mixed berry. It is probiotic to help maintain digestive health. It's gluten-free, melts in baby's mouth. It's really good. This is perfect for babies in her stage. Now, she did pop 2 teeth. She's been teething forever. Like, her gums have been swollen and hurting for months and months, and finally 2 little buds popped up, and they've already broken through, so she's not really hurting anymore. But what she's loved really since she was 7 months old, and I mentioned this in her last update, but are the organic teethers. And they're just gentle teething wafers. She likes the sweet potato and banana, the purple one. She likes all the flavors of this one as well. And then this is by Plum Organic. She likes this brand too. It's the Little Yums organic teething wafers. This is spinach, apple, and kale. She kind of leans toward the green stuff, green things. But now, mind you, I don't give her all this stuff at once. Like, she has little bits of this throughout the day. With the yogis and the creamies and the thing I'm about to show you now, I'll make like a little baby trail mix for her, and she loves to have like a little mix of the things in there. She's not picky with flavors. And the other thing that she really likes, she ate a lot of these when we were in South Carolina. It's the superfood puffs. This is the veggie, fruit, and grain puff, apple and broccoli. They're organic, and she really loves them. Now, if they don't have teeth, they can be a little hard, but to me, like the way they taste is more like, this is what they look like. The taste is kind of like the puff popcorn. That's what it's called. Pops. And that's what they taste like to me. But anyways, she really loves these. We just sprinkle them in her, has like 2 cup holders in her stroller, and we just sprinkle these in there, and she just kick her leg up over and then just like eat it like popcorn. It was so funny. So the next thing that I've really been loving for her are the Dr. Brown's Healthy Wipes. They're naturally cleaning tooth and gum wipes. They're fluoride free, they're perfectly safe for your child, and this is the grape flavor. And there's 30 wipes in here, and I love like this. There's so many of those wipes that have like the really flimsy thin little opener thing, but this one is like, it's really thick, and so it stands up a lot better. And these are really great because she doesn't want me to brush her teeth yet. I have one of those little rubber things you stick on your finger, and she gets really upset, but she likes the taste of these, so I can get her, at least get her mouth clean after she's eaten. And the last thing are these little bowls with the suckers on them. I believe this is the Gerber brand. I was going to get Munchkin, but this one, it has 3 suckers. I mean, it's got to be better. So I got this, a pack of 2, and she really has loved that. What I'll do during snack time or while I'm cooking or something, I'll stick it on her high chair and put bananas, blueberries, cherries, like a mixture of fruit or vegetables, and she loves it. She just eats it like popcorn. That's the only way I can describe it. She grabs handfuls and like shoves it in her mouth. So that's really everything baby wise that I have been loving. Now Parker is 10 months, almost 11 months old now, and she's growing like a weed. She's crazy. She wants to get into everything. So these are amazing items, I would say, from 9 to 11 months. That's really what she has been reaching for lately. So now let's talk about mama favorites. Now all these are makeup. I haven't really explored with any new skincare. I have been breaking out a lot lately, hormones, and my body's still trying to get back to where it was, even though, if you don't know, I have PCOS and endometriosis, and those things can really mess up your hormones, and so I'm dealing with that right now. But side story, here's a little life update for you. I went to, if you follow me on Snapchat, you know this, but I didn't really go into depth. I had to go to the emergency room earlier this week because I had an endometriosis attack, or anyways, I was in such intense, horrible, awful pain. I do not cry when I'm in pain. I didn't cry through labor. I don't cry ever really, but I could not help it. It hurt so bad. I didn't know what to do. Nothing that I did helped it. And if you've never felt endometriosis pain, it really feels like someone's stabbing a dagger in your rectum and like twisting it. And I have a whole video about PCOS and endometriosis, and how I found my whole story about that. I'll find it and link it down below for you. But so I had a really hard beginning of the week. It took me a few days to recover from that. So yeah, I've been dealing with that. So anyways, back on the fun note, the first thing I've been loving is the Rimmel London BB Cream. It's the matte 9-in-1 Skin Perfecting Super Makeup. I got light to medium. This is not mattifying. I do not care what the heck this package says, or like other YouTubers say. This is not mattifying. I have to powder ridiculously to get the shine off. And it's 1 fluid ounce, by the way, but it does have amazing coverage. I'm wearing it today, and it has done amazing things for my skin. I don't know what it has in it, but it has really been improving the look and feel of my skin. So I'm just going to go in order of things that I put on. So the next thing is the Color Tattoo 24 Hour by Maybelline. It's the Barely There. It's the pencil one. And I love these so much more than the little pods. I hate sticking my finger in a pod and like applying it, because bacteria, it gets dry, it gets bally, and it's just, the quality just goes down downhill after you've used it for a few weeks. But I really like this one. I highly recommend trying the pencils out. This one, it really does really great. I don't use anything else. I do have to powder over this, but I have freakishly oily lids. Next, I'll apply my concealer, and I have gone back. It's been a few years since I've used this, but it's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I got it in shade Sand. Love, love, love. It holds up really well. It blends over my pores fabulously. It goes over pimples without making it all flaky. It just really does a great job of concealing, and I don't know why I ever try to look for other things. Well, I know why, because I'm on YouTube. I have to try new things, but I love this guy. I absolutely love it. And the next thing that I absolutely love is from L'Oreal. It's the Brow Stylist Definer. This is amazing. From what I've seen, I've never used it, but it looks like the Anastasia Brow Wiz. But it has a spoolie on one end, and then it has this amazing pencil on the other. Now, I go through this stuff really, really fast. I've been through 3 of these already, and it doesn't seem like maybe there's that much product in it. I feel like they're gypping you on product because I run out of it way too fast, but I do love it. It does really great things for my eyebrows. Super quick and easy, fast. It doesn't break my eyebrows out. That's why I never really used brow products in the past, because I always broke out around my eyes, and I don't really wear lip liner because I always break out around my lips. So fun fact, if that happens to you, try this out. Oh, and I'm in Blondest Blonde? Yeah, just blonde. My favorite powder of all time is the NYX HD Finishing Powder, and it's mineral based. It's just the translucent one, and I use it all over my face today, and I still have, I didn't use like tons of it, but I had to apply it a few times. I still have a slight sheen, but it did make me not look greasy anymore, which I love, because this foundation, you do look greasy and it's just so aggravating. But if you have a good powder, it is an amazing duo. Is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect mascara, and I only like the brown one. It just looks more I'm wearing the brown one today, and it just looks so much more natural. Let me bring you in. Can you see me? Is that blurry? Are you in focus? I don't know. But I'm wearing the brown today, and yeah, I really like it. And it has the curved wand, and it just really gets in my lashes really well, and it separates them, lengthens them, colors every single lash front to bottom around the whole thing, and it doesn't like smudge either. I live in Louisiana, if you did not know, and it is freaking humid. Today is freaking humid again, per usual. We just had like a tornado scare last night. Lots and lots of rain and all that stuff, and it just feels like you're jumping. You know when you go to Disney World and they have the fans with the water, or maybe that's Six Flags, they have the water? That's exactly what it feels like when you walk outside here. So that is not waterproof, if I did not mention that. It is really good product though. So on my cheeks, I've been loving the Posy Tint, what are you, Posy Tint Poppy Pink Tinted Lip and Cheek Stain by Benefit. And this is just like a little sample size, but I love it. I just do one little swipe, use my foundation brush and blend it out. Not wearing it today, I do apologize. I'm just wearing bronzer, but generally every time I put on makeup I'm wearing this, and it's a really good light pink for if you have like my skin tone, which I'm not really sure what my skin tone is, but you be the judge of that. I really like it, and it blends out really nice, and it stays all day. And the next thing I'm wearing, it on my lips very sheared out, it's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Antwerp, and it is a beautiful matte creamy lipstick. It's so thick that I can line my lips like a lip liner and then fill them in, and it pretty much dries instantly. It stays on there all day. I've already eaten 1.5 meals. Yeah, I had a meal and a snack, and this is what it's left with, and I like it. I haven't touched it up at all, so highly recommend this to you guys too. So it just dawned on me that everything I just showed you was drugstore. That's exciting. So yeah, very inexpensive, very great finds. I hope you found this video helpful. But the other update is Garrett and I decided not to move just yet. We haven't been here that long to build up any equity, and there's nothing out there right now that really is screaming for us to move in, and that's going to be that big of a difference from this house. It's just going to end up being more of a chore than a reward. So that's where we are there. I was bummed about it, but now we're making plans to renovate this house and make it a little bit better, so when we do sell, we can make more money off of it. Other than that, Parker's birthday's coming up. She is obsessed with the Minion show. I put on my Snapchat her laughing at the Minions. If you have seen the new Minion movie and you know where, I think it's Stuart or Bob. No, it was Bob. And he was by a puddle, and this alien thing comes out of the puddle and grabs him and pulls him in, and then Bob swims to the top, grabs his teddy bear real quick before it pulls him back down. That would be horrifying to me. Parker laughed like a crazy person. She thought it was so funny. She laughed and laughed and laughed. We've played that film maybe 50 times, and every single time she rolled, and it was so funny, so cute. So if you followed me on Snapchat, you saw that. But yeah, go follow me over there. I am uploading all the time. I have like maybe 10 uploads today already, and it's just after lunchtime. So there's that. Another thing is I am in my bedroom now. This used to be the playroom office, but we moved our bed back downstairs, and it's that's where it is. If I can get it all clean for you, I will do a video. Every single time I get the camera to like film a house tour, we decide to completely change it up, and so yeah. So the only thing else we're going to Destin, Florida for a family vacation sometime in June. Parker's birthday's in July, the beginning of July, and then August for my birthday we're going to be in Texas, a few towns in Texas, and then Thanksgiving we might be back in South Carolina, and even before that we might be in Dallas a few times for Garrett's classes and stuff. So we're gonna be traveling a lot this year, which I'm excited about. Parker did really well. I mentioned we went to South Carolina, and that was Parker's first airplane trip. She did really well. She loved the turbulence. It knocked her out. I will say don't travel with your children between 2 and 6 o'clock. It's like everything's gonna piss them off, and if it's gonna piss them off, they're gonna get pissed off. So she threw a few tantrums. She's been doing that lately. Like if she wants to walk, you know how you hold their hands and you're walking them. She wants to stay down. If she even for a second feels like you're about to put your hands under her stomach, or even if you let your hands drop an inch and it's in that time period, she throws the biggest tantrum. Now tell me if I'm wrong, but when we're home, I just kind of like gently lay her on the floor and let her just sit there and roll and have her tantrum, and it's usually over within a few seconds, and she'll crawl over to me and just give me a big hug. So I don't know if she's too young for that, to just let her like cry it out, but sometimes she kicks so hard that I can't hold her and I'm scared I'm gonna drop her. So let me know what you have dealt with at this age. If your child has done that, do you give them a pacifier and a treat to calm them down since they're so young? Or do you do what I did and just gently lay her on the floor and let her cry it out for a few seconds? I'm kind of iffy about that one. So another thing too, I keep remembering things, so I apologize, but another thing, I just mastered the art of changing her diaper while she's on her stomach, and now I've had to master it with her standing up. She doesn't want to lay down at all. She'll roll over on her stomach and push up to a sit, and I can't change her diaper. There have been so many times where she's had a really poopy diaper. I've been home all by myself, and she pulls the diaper off while I'm trying to change her, steps on it, gets a wad, and like shoves it and kicks it all over my shirt. And I don't even get mad. I'm just like, oh my god, there's poop on my stomach, ew. So that's been interesting. But yeah, my mom said that she never had that problem with us, and every single time I mention it to somebody, they're like, really, you have that problem? So what am I doing wrong? Is Parker just strong-willed like her mama and daddy, or am I doing something wrong? Please let me know any advice you can give me down below. But yeah, I think I've talked long enough. I love you guys so much. If you have a Snapchat, let me know and I will follow you guys too. I feel like that would be a better way for me to get to know you instead of like commenting back and forth on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Snapchat just seems more personal, and it's like you guys have vlog channels too. I can get to know you that way, so leave that down below. And my hair is kind of weird. If I had highlights, you'd be able to see it better. But I just did a waterfall braid to here, then French braided it all the way down and put it in a little bun because it's hot as hell outside, like I said. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Hey guys, so today I'm partnering with Dr. Brown to share with you their skincare line for my daughter Parker. She's 9 months old right now, and these have done amazing things for her skin. She suffered